Right, this is the kit I'm going to take, and maybe I'll do another bit of film later on to show you where it's all going. Well, let's see if we can run through what I'm going, because this year I'm going to try and take as little as possible. I have here, this is the helmet as you see, and inside it is the disc lock, a neck tube, and a sweatband, and that's all I need in there. Got here a pair of trainers and a pair of trainers and a pair of flip-flops. And moving along is, let's take some of this bit off and go down to the bottom. There's 4 pairs of skiddies there, or should be 4. I see there's only 3, and but anyway, get another pair of skiddies in there. This is the laptop. It's a notebook actually, but that's to put all the film onto it. And this here is a wetsuit, but it's not an outer wetsuit, it's an inner one. It's a suit that I found. You slip it on underneath and then you put your wetsuit over the top of it. You can use it in 2 ways. If it's just a light drizzle and you don't want to pack on your main suit, you can put that on and it'll do it. If it's you can see it's going to be bucketed down with rain, I'll put that on underneath and then I'll put my main rain suit over the top of it. So I've got 2 layers of suit. And believe you me, I have never ever been wet. You know, the crutch has never been wet down your neck or in wrists, boots, nowhere. Never been wet. And that's because I've got 2 sets. This here, 4 pairs of socks. And that'll keep me going. Then I got over here is a dressing gown. That's a silk dressing gown. And that is a boom. It packs up to nothing. It doesn't get wrinkled. And what more can you say? A dressing gown's always a good thing to have. A towel. If you're in hotels, you're thinking, why do you need towels for? A towel's a good thing. Because if you're going to stop somewhere in the day and it's raining, you've got a coffee shop or a roadside cafe, and you could be somewhere along you could be wet and you want to dry off, then a towel is a good thing to have. Seems a bit stupid me saying to you, if you wear this suit and then the other suit, you'll never get wet, and then my next breath is saying to you, take a towel just in case you get wet, because dry yourself. I know what I'm talking about, but maybe other people don't. Next thing down here, this is a fleece. You're always going to get some cold nights, and that's the cold night fleece. That's another thing. Spare set of keys on a lanyard, label on them. Well, speak for themselves, they are. Then I've got another thing here, is a pair of jeans. I'll have a pair of jeans on. I've got a set of some Kevlar jeans, which I'll be wearing on the bike, and these jeans I'll be wearing when I'll be walking around. Then swimming costume, 4 sets of t-shirts. I'm debating about 4 sets of t-shirts. Do I need 4 sets? I eat t-shirts. I get through t-shirts like nobody's business. And it's going to be a few days to get down them, and I can't see me getting them clean on the way down. So I'll need enough t-shirts to get me to where I'm going, and it's about 4 days to Portugal. So by the time I get there, I'm going to be down to my last t-shirt. I don't worry. I mean, I'm not really keen on wearing a dirty one again, or the inside out kind of jobbies. If it push comes to shove, I'll just stop at a local market and buy 3 in a pack, and that's it. Next thing here is tea. I'm a tea man. Always have liked my tea, and so I'm taking 3 lots of tea with me. Stuff your PG tips and all the rest of it. Get a good quality tea, and it makes all the difference. Now over here, these here, I don't know how to explain it. These are bags. These are bags that are made up. I went down to an old rag trade sweatshop not far from where I live, and I can get some old offcuts that they give me, and I've got a sewing machine at home, so I sit down and sew these bags up and then put labels on them, pad them out. Ideal. You get everything in there. You can put everything in there relating to whatever you've got. Like that's tom-tom in there, and everything's in there. So what I do, once I pick the bag up, I know tom-tom, everything's in there. That's the same with that. I've got a new phone, the charger, everything's in there. Still camera, everything I need's in there. And this one here is the 1 terabyte. Now this one here is the 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's sorted out. And this little bag of bits here is, let's just open this, turn this over. Come on. You'll see used on that one. All right, let's get another one out over here. And that says new. What happens is SD cards fit in there, and I put, obviously when I use a card up on the camera, I put it in the use section, and the new ones to reload up goes into the new. I can see the card, the discs have come out, they're all new, so I'll have to sort them out in a minute. Let's put them up there. Sweatband, ideal. I sweat like Billy O, so that's a sweatband. And these are inner glove, white cotton inner gloves. I put those underneath my motorbike, and they do save me. I don't get chapped down. The gloves very easily moved in and out. I can pull a glove off and on twice as quick as anybody else can when I got these gloves underneath it, and they're very pliable enough so that you can count money, put your hand in, well, no, you can't put your hand in your pocket, but you can turn paper over, you can do a load of things with these on that you can't do with motorbike gloves on. These are the two cameras that fit on the bike or the helmet. These are the power leads for them. There's two of them here. I always take two because invariably I'll either lose one or I can't find one, and if I'm in that kind of situation then my cameras are buggered, so I'll take a spare one. And it's the same with this. These are the power takeoff for the bike, so I'll take a couple of them. It's always they're little small. What's happened there? I don't know. They're little small things, don't take up no room, and it's one of those things that if you haven't got them, your day's gone. These are two sat navs. I won't be taking both of them, but I'll be taking this one. That's going to be a backup for my other one, so if one goes tits up, I've always got a second one. The charger for my TomTom, which is the charger for the TomTom, which over here, is quite good because the charger for that also charges this, my MP3 player. So I only need to take one charger to run the both of them. This is the charger for this sat nav here, and if you're asking me, well, why? Because it's to do with the end. This end piece here is different from the end bit. That's the end bit that does the charge, and this here, you can't, I don't know if you can see that, but it's one of those little micro long slotty plug things on the charger that go in that. So that's that done. So this here is my tablets. I'm under Papworth Hospital, so they're going to sort me out, I hope, in the autumn. So I've got to take those with me. Basically, if I don't take those, in about 4 days, I'm just going to keel over and go tits up, or toes up, or whatever you call it. but that's it. But that little lot, I'm hoping, is going to go in this rucksack. It's quite a large rucksack actually, and one of the things I've got in here is a kettle, some coffee. I like a cup of coffee now and again, but not a great deal. And that's so that if I'm in a hotel, I don't want to go down to the cafeteria. I can then just bang the kettle on, and I've got coffee and tea all day and all night. And this is, God, Jesus Christ, these are knocking on a bit. These are. This map here was lent to me about 3 years ago, and I've used that no end of time. I have an idea about who lent it to me, and I've talked to him a couple of times, and he says to me, keep it, he don't want it, and I'm very grateful. I now, if I see him, if I see the chap's name, and I see him, I know who it is, but I can't actually think who it is. But that and the France one, this has seen some action. This has, as you can see by the way I've taped it up and everything else, and I've got places marked on it. I keep it because I edit it regular. So if I was going to buy a new one, I would have to sit down for at least 2 days and transfer all the information over to a new one. So I just keep the old one going and keep editing it out. Apart from that, that's about it. But as I said, if I can get all this lot in the box, I've got a 50-litre top box, and in that, and that'll cargo now on the back with some bungee. I've got a few tools, a couple of punch repair outfits, and things like that, and I should really be on my way. Anyway, let's see what we got this time.